Hey, listen, if you want to sell property, I just want to give an advisement, like just some type of advice. Maybe Lex Luthor isn't who you want to go to for real estate. Now, I can see some people lining up and wanting to get some information from him, but the only information you need to know is don't do business with that snake. Welcome to another episode of the collective. Wait, the Critics Collective. That's what it is. The Critics Collective. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. We just bumbled through. Now, you could have been anywhere you chose to be here. Hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more. We greatly appreciate that. I'm here with the not so super fan, Manny, and I'm the Dad Panther who bumbles through things from time to time. We're going to talk about Superman 3, and unfortunately, he couldn't save me earlier, 45 seconds ago. But this is a 1983 classic as we go through the Superman movies. And for this one, IMDb says entrepreneur Ross Webster teams up with a computer genius in order to realize his own evil intentions. When Superman obstructs the plans, he decides to what? Destroy him. It all makes sense. So this one isn't Richard Donner. It'll be Richard Lester for this one. Some of the same writers that did the first and second will be here. You have Margaret back. You have Christopher Reeves back, and you also have a new face in the cinematic scene as far as superheroes, which would be the legendary Richard Pryor. So with that being said, what's your highs and lows, Manny, of Superman 3?
I was not a big fan of Superman 3, to tell you the truth. Uh the whole real estate thing going on, adding Richard Pryor. I don't know. Nothing felt in place. And you can see that Donner was missing from this film,
Mm-hmm.
and everything just felt out of place as far as this film go. And I don't know. I didn't much enjoy it. There was, anytime, the only thing that kind of like made me enjoy every bit like of Superman as far as this film goes is every time he would do something heroic, and the music, at least they still kept the original theme song every time, which kept me going as far as the film go. But other than that, I was not really a big fan. It just didn't make sense to me.
Okay.
But one cool thing about this, they did introduce Lana Lane, who was played by Annette O'Toole, who also played Clark Kent's
Just
mom
mom.
in Smallville.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I just, I don't know, I just did not enjoy this.
Which is fine. Which is fine. So for me, how I feel about this is, and I'll just kind of segue into that. I was saying in my head, Clark Kent's mom has got it going on. She's all I want. Listen, some beautiful women in the world, but point blank, the lows for me for this one was, yes, I agree. Even adding Richard Pryor as this hacker, computer whiz genius, getting rid of the power grids just wasn't enough for me on this one. Though there were iconic moments of Superman, running from missiles that are being shot at him, or collecting nuclear material and throwing out towards space. Or no, that was the that's the storyline for the Quest for Peace one, right? This is where I started getting blurred
I
with
think it's Quest for This one was more like he
real
gave
estate.
like how he took a part of himself.
Mhm.
Remember, and there was like an evil, kind of like a rugged version of himself that was
Oh
drinking,
yeah,
and there was like this uh nice version of himself so he could date. And I was like,
yeah. That
'cause-
that and that helps.
and one of my, I said there was nothing. One of my favorite part, like, it was when he went to the bar, that one scene, and he got beat up when he lost his bar. But
Yes,
towards the end, and he goes back to the bar and whoops somebody. That was like, again,
that's
when we
it.
talk about Men of Steel, we'll bring that up again, because it was like, oh,
Mhm.
Superman wouldn't do that. He went back and got his lick back.
Yeah, I
he was like,
mean,
I was lifting weights.
I'm just saying, and I think that ties in how I'm gonna rate it. I think you can understand how I'm gonna rate this movie. We're talking about Superman 3. Okay, this is 1983. We rate from a 0 to a 5. Good, average, below, poor. It's in the middle, but excellent and horrible. They're the cream of the crops or the lowest of the low. Now, for this movie right here, um, oh man, I feel like I'll just go first because I'm gonna give this a one. I'm sorry, because clearly right now I can't remember much other than the significant moments, and then even some of them I blurred in with the fourth one, which I liked more than that one. I'm almost giving you a teaser of it's gonna be better than a one. Super with that Panther, it's gonna be better for a one. It just Richard Pryor wasn't enough. Storyline, maybe as a kid I enjoyed it a lot, but watching it again now, I just couldn't. What do you rate this, man?
I agree with you. I'm giving it a one.
I
You
just
could feel that, Richard Donner was missing from this, and some of the it didn't make sense.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty easy. It's easy peasy, beautiful cover girl, which we don't have any sponsorships or affiliate do, but we do with Corsair. So if you're looking for mouse pads, mice, I don't know if they're called mice or meese, whatever. If you're looking for keyboards, monitors, or whatever tech stuff you need for your setup, whether you're a gamer, content creator, doing stuff at work, or you just like stuff that lights up and works properly, check in the description. We have Corsair link. If you click the link, it shows your support. You buy something, you show a little bit more support. I'm just saying, we get a little kickback from that. So we appreciate you. Now, you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. We greatly appreciate it. Check out some of these videos or playlists.